Hey, what's good, fam? Welcome back to the channel WNBA Nation. And today we're diving headfirst into the wildest drama shaking up the WNBA right now. You guessed it, we're talking Caitlin Clark, the phenom who's got the league buzzing like never before. But here's the kicker. We couldn't even go a single day, not one measly 24-hour stretch, without another article or interview dropping, whining about how Caitlin Clark is somehow the villain of this story. I mean, are we serious right now? Another day, another WNBA figure clutching their pearls, acting like Caitlin's the reason everything's gone sideways. At this point, are we even surprised? It's like clockwork. Now let's get real for a sec. Caitlin Clark has been single-handedly dragging the WNBA into the mainstream spotlight. Sold-out arenas, TV ratings spiking, social media on fire. And yet, what does she get? Her name dragged through the mud because, oh no, the attention she's bringing has some messy side effects. It's like handing a starving village a five-course feast, and then getting mad because a couple folks got indigestion. Come on, people. Today, we're breaking it all down. Why the whining about Caitlin Clark is out of control, who's fanning the flames, and why this drama ain't dying down anytime soon unless the WNBA makes one big adjustment. Spoiler alert. It starts with looking in the mirror. Before we jump in, smash that subscribe button if you haven't already. We're covering Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever all season long. This year's gonna be a banger, trust me. Drop a basketball emoji in the comments so I know you're locked in. All right, let's hoop. So here's the deal. The WNBA is riding a wave of attention it's never seen before. We're talking arenas selling out faster than a Taylor Swift concert, TV ratings shooting through the roof, and Twitter, X, blowing up with hot takes every game night. And who's at the center of this storm? Caitlin Clark. This woman came out of Iowa like a comet, a full-blown phenomenon, dragging a legion of new fans with her into the WNBA. She's dropping 30-foot bombs, breaking records, and making SportsCenter highlights like it's her day job. And let's not forget her so-called rival, Angel Reese. That 2023 NCAA title game showdown between Iowa and LSU? Pure fireworks. It turned both of them into household names overnight and handed the WNBA a golden ticket, a ready-made storyline, to milk for all it's worth. Think about it. Caitlin versus Angel was the WNBA's Bird versus Magic moment. Two young superstars, fresh off a highly watched college final, with contrasting styles and personalities lighting a fire under the sport. For a league that's been clawing its way out of the shadows for years, this was a dream come true. Back in the day, the WNBA struggled to crack the mainstream. Games were half empty, TV deals were meh, and casual fans barely knew it existed. Then Caitlin shows up and boom, it's a whole new ball game. Suddenly, you've got people who've never watched a women's game in their life buying tickets, rocking jerseys, and arguing online about who's the real MVP. This is what the league's always wanted, right? Eyeballs, interest, hype. But here's where it gets juicy. Not all that attention's been sunshine and rainbows. With great hype comes great chaos, and oh boy has it stirred the pot. Some veteran WNBA fans and even players are straight up annoyed, dare I say threatened, by the non-stop Caitlin Clark hype train. Meanwhile, Caitlin's fans, especially the newbies she brought in, are clapping back hard, pointing out every flaw they see in the league. The result? Social media wars so toxic you need a hazmat suit to scroll through the comments. It's a mess, and it's only getting messier. Which brings us to the latest chapter in this saga. Enter Shakira Austin, a WNBA player who recently sat down with Us Weekly. You know, that mag you flip through in the grocery store while grandma's trying to pay for her single onion with a check from 1992. Shakira didn't hold back. She said, and I quote, "It's gotten worse in the past year for sure. You know, the whole Caitlin and Angel thing? It's getting pretty bad now." She's talking about how the league's vibe has turned uglier ever since Caitlyn and Angel burst onto the scene. More feuds, more fan wars, more culture clashes. Basically, the WNBA's gone from a quiet little party to a full-on reality TV showdown. Now let's be fair. Shakira's not pointing the finger at Caitlyn or Angel directly. She's not saying they're out here starting fires. And honestly, she's not wrong. The atmosphere has gotten heated. You've got trolls on X going nuclear, fans picking sides like it's Team Edward versus Team Jacob, and comment sections that make you want to take a shower after reading. But here's where I raise an eyebrow. Shakira's missing a huge piece of the puzzle. A lot of this nastiness isn't just random. It's not like Caitlyn woke up one day and told her fans, "Hey, go trash the WNBA for me." No, she's just out there hooping, dropping dimes, and making jaws drop. So where's all this toxicity really coming from? Buckle up, because we're about to unpack it. First off, let's talk about the WNBA community itself. Players, owners, media, the whole squad. Some of them are pouring gasoline on this fire and acting shocked when it blazes up. Take Natasha Cloud, a WNBA champ. She went on a podcast and strongly hinted that Caitlyn's fans aren't here for basketball reasons, implying it's something else, something uglier. She even said the uproar over hard fouls on Caitlyn last season was blown out of proportion because, yep, you guessed it, racism. Her words, it gets blown up into, oh, they're going after Caitlyn Clark. But no, we're just playing one of the best players in this league the way any franchise player gets played. Okay, fair point. Caitlyn's a star. She's gonna get physical defense. But the racism angle, that's a bold swing. Then you've got team owners chiming in. Sheila Johnson, co-owner of the Washington Mystics, didn't mince words when she talked about the Caitlyn Clark effect after Caitlyn won Time Magazine's Athlete of the Year. She said, "It's just the structure of the way media plays out race. I'm going to be very honest." She feels bad because players of color, who she says are just as talented, aren't getting the same shine. Funny thing is, she didn't mind cashing in on that hype, upgrading to bigger arenas whenever Caitlyn's fever rolled into town. Hypocrisy much. And don't get me started on the media. ESPN's Monica McNutt went on the BBC and said, "Part of Caitlyn's appeal is that she's a white girl from the middle of America." She admitted it's not. Fair to Caitlyn, who didn't ask for that narrative, but still, why even go there? Then there's ex-NBA player Etan Thomas, who wrote in The Guardian that Caitlyn's fans don't show the same love to Paige Buchers because of her social advocacy. He didn't blame Caitlyn, but he still painted her supporters as some kind of biased mob. Over and over we're hearing this undertone. Caitlyn's hype is artificial. It's about her being white, not her game. Her talent's undeniable. Nobody's saying she can't hoop, but they're implying her fans are here for the wrong reasons. Now, imagine you're a Caitlyn Clark fan. You just hopped on the WNBA bandwagon because you saw her drop a 40-point masterpiece in March Madness. Cut to clip of Caitlyn hitting a deep three. And you're hooked. You're buying tickets, boosting ratings, exactly what the league's begged for. Then you hear players, owners, and pundits suggesting you're only here because she's the great white hope. How do you react? You get defensive. You clap back. And when you clap back, it turns into the exact nastiness everyone's complaining about. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. The WNBA keeps poking the bear roars, and then they're like, "See, these new fans are toxic." Round and round we go. So what does that fan backlash look like? Oh, it's brutal. You'll see these new Caitlyn fans sneering, "Nobody cared about the WNBA before her because it wasn't worth watching." Ouch. They'll point to games where the pace is slow or a star misses too many layups. Cut to a clip of a missed shot and say, "This is why I wasn't tuning in." Harsh? Yeah. True for some? Also yeah. Caitlyn brought a level of dynamism. Those logo threes, those no-look passes, that reeled in casual viewers who'd written off women's hoops. When players or media dismiss her impact, fans fire back and say, "This is why I'm here now." And it's not just Caitlin. Angel Reese gets it too. She's the other half of this duo, a marketing genius who leans into the fame, talks trash, and lives large. But when her game struggles, clip of Angel missing a layup, the trolls pounce. She's gotten flack for missed shots, her attitude. You name it. Angel's admitted the hate gets to her even as she courts the spotlight. It's the double-edged sword of fame. You can't have the adoration without the haters. The bigger your star, the bigger the target on your back. Even respected vets like Nafisa Collier of the Minnesota Lynx have chimed in. She said it's crazy that Caitlin's Indiana Fever have more nationally televised games than the defending champion New York Liberty. She's not hating on Caitlin, but you can hear the resentment. Years of grinding with little fanfare, and now this rookie's stealing the show. It's human to feel overlooked, but here's the irony. Those packed houses when Caitlin's in town? They're breaking attendance records for everyone. Teams are moving games to bigger arenas, owners are cashing checks, and when the next CBA talks hit in 2026, players can point to this surge, sparked by Caitlin, to demand higher pay. You can't have it both ways, folks. If you're enjoying the spoils, you might have to swallow some pride and admit she's a big deal. Here's the kicker. All this whining about toxicity? It's proof the WNBA's finally made it. Hall of Famer Cheryl Miller said it best. "You big dummies, you're getting paid now, right?" This noise, even the negative stuff, shows people are paying attention. A few years ago, nobody was having massive fights about the WNBA because nobody cared. Apathy was the enemy. Now, everyone's got an opinion. Love her or hate her, Caitlin's got people watching. Some tune in to see the hype, others to argue she's overrated. Either way, they're watching. The toxicity Shakira's talking about? It's the flip side of interest. More fans mean more trolls, more feuds, more drama. But it also means more revenue, bigger arenas, better facilities. By 2026, the pie's going to be fatter, and every player, even those who never get Caitlin's spotlight, will cash in. Great. Popularity comes with great trolling. Ask any superstar. They wouldn't trade the fame just to dodge some Twitter randos. WNBA players are stepping into that realm now, and they'll adapt. So what's the fix? Simple. Embrace the spotlight. Stop resenting Caitlin Clark, and start using her. She's the biggest walking ad for the WNBA right now. Every new fan she draws is a chance for them to discover you too. WNBA legend Lisa Leslie nailed it. When one player eats, we all eat. Caitlin's humble, team first, and using her star power to lift the league, players should take a page from her book. Go out, drop a career high, and shut the haters up. Don't sulk, shine. Bottom line, the Caitlin Clark phenomenon is real, and it's spectacular for the WNBA. She's filling arenas and stat sheets with ease. The pain of growth beats the pain of apathy any day. So what do you think? Will players embrace the Caitlin effect, or will this drama keep raging? Let me know in the comments, drop that basketball emoji, and hit subscribe for more. Thanks for watching. Peace out.